for that one. Let's move on. Okay, so networks of nerves, they can branch and merge and branch and merge, and we call those plexes, these networks. Okay. And we have major networks. We have the cervical plexus, we have the brachial plexus. Cervical's up in the neck, and brachial plexus is going to have nerves that are going to extend out to the arms. And then we have a lumbar plexus and a sacral plexus down here in the lower back. And they are so interwoven together that we often refer to them as the lumbosacral plexus, all kind of one word. So you don't have to know everything about those plexes. You do need to know a few details, all right? Well, the cervical plexus, like I said, is up in the neck, okay? And it does extend down into the thoracic cavity, the nerves of the cervical plexus. The most important nerve of the cervical plexus is the phrenic nerve. And it comes from C3, 4, and 5, and it innervates the diaphragm, your main muscle of breathing, okay? Now think about that. Why would the muscle that's way down here, like at the bottom of your rib cage, why would that be innervated by something up in the neck? Well, it's a protective measure, because if you have an injury to the middle of your back, like between your shoulder blades, and we cut off your spinal cord innervation, you can still breathe, because that nerve originates in a part of the spinal cord that is above the injury. There's a little ditty that says C3, 4, 5 keeps the man alive, okay? And that helps you remember the phrenic nerve. All right, now the brachial plexus. Brachial plexus is going towards the arms. It has the key nerves here are the musculocutaneous, the radial nerve, median, and ulnar nerve. You do kind of need to know which one's which down in there, okay? Now, we don't go into this brachial plexus like this. It is very complicated. If you get to advanced anatomy, you will study this in detail. The brachial plexus can be kind of, you can figure out like which nerves and which parts of the brachial plexus are involved here because of looking at the distribution to the hands of the cutaneous nerve innervation of the hands. You can take a look at these illustrations and you can see the distribution of the radial, the ulnar, and the median nerve. If you have ever really jammed your funny bone, what you are doing is you are hitting the ulnar nerve. And if you've hit it really hard, you know, sometimes you can feel that right down into your pinky finger. Okay? And that's why. And you don't feel it in your other fingers, and that's because you are hitting the ulnar nerve. Okay? All right. Now, the lumbar and sacral plexes, okay? The main nerve that you need to know about in the lumbosacral plexus is the sciatic nerve. It is this big bad boy here, this big, thick, ropey yellow one, okay? Much of your lower limb is innervated by the sciatic nerve. So this is why if you have a problem with the sciatic nerve being pinched by vertebra or by muscles, usually up in the buttocks area, it can radiate problems all the way down to your toes because many of the nerves that supply your leg branch off of the sciatic nerve. All right, I will see you in the next video.